What is going on, heroes of Middle Earth? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a few things that I want to cover. First, I'm going to do a channel update. Second, I'm going to share my general thoughts on the game update that we got that brought raids, at least the raid table, to the game. And then we're going to go over kind of my thoughts on the raid and a little bit of strategy. So I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time doing this account update. Just know that I took a new job. I start on Tuesday. That's in just a few days. What this means is my life's going to get a little more stable. However, I'm going to be busy basically throughout the week. So as far as content goes, unless it's something big, expect all of my content to roll out probably Friday through Sunday. Unless, like I said, there's something that comes out. But that's going to be kind of the new thing, and I'm going to try to get onto a set schedule. Obviously, we haven't really had one yet, but that's just primarily due to the pacing of the game. I don't want to really post an update unless there's been some, a significant amount of changes either on the roster or whatever. But at any rate, expect updates and content to roll out on the weekends, probably a video or two. We will see. If I have a chance, I'll probably record something to come out during the middle of the week. Anyway, that's old news. What is new with the game? Well, we're on the free-to-play account right now. It is a little different. Some updates on the free-to-play account. I'm actively looking for a guild who is going to go in on the raid. So if you guys are doing that, and you've got a coordinated group and stuff like that, I would be more than happy to bring what little of my roster brings to your guild, because my main filled up and I gave this spot to someone else. So with that out of the way, it looks like they did a little bit of art changes. Looks like the style kind of changed a little bit as far as the lighting. I don't know if it did or if it's a bug, but the arena shield is definitely a little darker. Obviously, the biggest change, we've got the raids table with the Palantir on it. And if we go into here, this is where a bulk majority of the content that I want to discuss is. First thing is first. While they said raids launch on the 26th? That's not true. Nobody launched the raid on the 26th. The biggest of Kraken guilds will barely be able to launch this on Monday. Most of the people who are serious about it will be able to launch it Tuesday. However, I would argue, everybody else Wednesday or later. Reason being is you need 2,000 keys. You can only generate 9 keys per player per day based off of your dailies. You have to do the challenge daily, the arena daily, and the guild energy daily. So do 10 guild battles. And then you're done. So if everybody on their team or on your guild isn't, working towards it, it's going to be very difficult for you guys to get started in the raid. Now, they have said that we can't view these, but they have posted it to the Discord as far as rewards are concerned. But let me get the Discord actually pulled up here and I will show you what I mean by that. But the personal rewards kind of lacking. And what I mean by that is if we go into the difficulty here, you've got your you can choose your difficulty 1 through 5. You can see the recommended power starts at 5,500. The max points start at 100,000 and then they multiply up by 3, 9, 15, and 20. And they cap out as far as a power of 55. This one's 45. I see the biggest of Krakens may be attempting this. I don't know if they'll be able to do it. I think the only reason they're going to is because they can max this one out. And so they're going to go into this one to see if they can get higher than 900,000 points. That's the only thing that I can see. As far as the majority of players, I think a majority of players are going to be in 2. I think some of the Dolphins, like myself, we're going to at least have one group, hopefully, that can do this one. But then, everything else is going to be down here. I think I'm going to have one that'll compete somewhat well up here. but a majority of mine are going to be in this 16,000 power range. So what does that mean? Well, say you did that. Say I got 900,000, 2 of the 300,000s, and then 2 of the 100,000s. So that is what? That's 1.7 mil or something like that, if math works in head. So if we go to rewards, 1.7 mil. Let's go to personal. Let's see what we can get. Can we get any Gandalf shards? Some energy, or not energy, some XP and some currency, some gold. Here's our first proper currency. At 175,000 points, you get 10 gold. Another 10 gold. Another 10, so we're up to 30, 40. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Actually, I think it's 1.5. Somewhere in that ballpark. So we'll say 80. Say I get 80. What can that buy you? Well, let's find out. 80 gold currency. That's all I'll be able to get. Is it the store? No. What is it? Supplies? Supply. 80 gold. Well, I can get 6 luminous crystals for 60. Can't get any Gandalf shards because Mithril. I certainly won't be able to get any of these pieces, at least not on this one, the next one, or probably the 5th one. So as soon as the next chapter opens, I'll be able to buy my first piece of gear. Granted, you do get some of this for completing the, what's it called? For completing the guild chest. Sorry, I was just pulling up the notes over there for the actual guild chests. So, and then you get down here and you've got the purple essences, which I already need on my main account to go to gear 9. 150 mithril. Well, how long does it take to get 150? Well, I'm not going to pull it over, but I will read it off to you if you want. It's in the game's official Discord server. If we go back into the raid and we look at guild rewards, I said optimistically 1.5 million for me. I'm one of the bigger people in my guild. We've got maybe 5 or 6 people who will get that. That is very low. I mean, you're talking, you know, we'll probably be sub 10 million on this first attempt, which isn't great. But that means that we're not going to be able to get this more than likely until chapter 3. And we're a fairly active guild. We're almost 2 million power. We are, you know, pushing away. Got a mix of pay to play and free to play and kind of everywhere in between. We're not even going to be able to get to the second chest until, like I said, until chapter 4, 3, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But what do you get in the first one? So in this one, you get 300,000 gold. You get 50 raid coins, gold raid coins. So that will give me, what is that? That'll be like 130. You get 5 luminous crystal 2s and 5 shadow crystal 2s. That's it. That's it. The gold is fine and the coins are okay. But yeah, that's it. The next one, this one, is where you start to get into the Gandalf shards. You get 5. So if we have to wait until chapter 3, that's 2 more months. And that's optimistic that we will be able to even get this. That is 5 shards a week. There is no mithril currency in that. What else do you get? You get 300,000 gold. 300,000 gold is stagnant, by the way. You get 50 gold raid coins again. You get 5 Gandalf shards. You get 10 uncommon ability materials, and then the 5 luminous and shadow crystals. No guild will be, well, maybe some of the Kraken. If there's a Kraken only guild, they'll probably be here. But it's going to take a long time to get up into here. And that's where you start to really get into the money. I mean, you start to get to mithril coins at reward 7. Or actually, you get them earlier than that. You get them at rewards. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 648 million points. The next raid will be out before people get to that. Before most people get to this chest, the next raid will be out. Unless the points for the next chapters are bonkers and it's really easy to get them. It's going to take a very long time. And the personal rewards. I mean, heck, where do you actually get into Gandalf shards on the personal rewards? How far do you have to go? 2.2 million points. So by chapter 2, I should be getting 1 Gandalf shard. Yay. Where do you get into Mithril? And actually, there's only 1, 2, that's 4, 6. You only get a possible out of the personal rewards of 6 Gandalf shards per raid if you can accrue 3 million points. Now that's not that bad. It's really not. I know it sounds like it is, but 2 million or 3 million, most people, by the time all of the raid chapters are out, you'll probably be getting maybe not 3 million. If you're a spender, you'll be getting there, or like a light spender, but you should be able to get a few. I'm hoping that they change the point system. But mithril coins, right? So you need 150 per essence. Here's 15 at 5.6, another 15 at 6.3, another 25 at 7.1, another 25 and 35 and 35. So you at most you can get, if you score 9 million, you get 35. What is that? That's 70. That's 95, 120, 135, 50. You can get 150 per raid attempt if you get all of your points. Well, 9 million points. 10 million. What's the point of even having 6,000 XP if you're able to accrue 10 million points? This should be like, I don't know, 50 Gandalf shards or something. Like, maybe not 50, but, you know, maybe 6. If you get here, you double your Gandalf shards. That would be cool. So that's a problem. It'll be good to grind it out. Don't get me wrong. And you have to pace yourself with these games. I get it. They're in here trying to make money. I understand they're trying to make it a longevity game. But the problem is most people will not be able to max this raid out by the time the next raid comes in. That's just the way it is. Yeah, that's the way it's going to be. For everything. I mean, that's they're out here trying to make money. What else? Oh, the fact that we didn't launch with enough raid keys, that was a mistake. No matter how you slice it. I've been kicking around the idea, well, hey, they've got technical side things that maybe they had to take care of. They've got you know, they really wanted to limit the number of people so that they didn't have a stress. They wanted to push it into next week so that people weren't launching it over the weekend while they weren't there. All of these things. And I get it, but also it would have been Wednesday. Everyone would have launched it. You would have already been there. If it was a disaster, fine. Yo, hey, sorry. Here's you know, give us a guild chest. Give us one chest. Every guild, every single one of them is going to be able to get that first chest. You know, I can't imagine you're not going to be able to. 5,500 power and you get 100,000 on that, and you can do it 5 times. I mean, you know, a guild of 10 people could do that easily. So yeah, I don't think that would have been a problem to just hand it out. I mean, everyone's going to get it anyway. So why weren't we able to just get into it? I don't know. And the final part of this video, which I will segment and I will probably post it later on, as things change. But if you are interested, here's kind of a breakdown of the characters and my thought process going into these. So, you know what? We'll make that a different video because we're already sitting at 15 minutes. So at any rate, I will stop complaining. we will get into this. I'll get it posted probably tomorrow or the next day of my thought process going into this raid and what I think we should be doing. But at any rate, guys, let me know down below when you guys are going to be, you know, able to run this, and what difficulty do you think you're going to be able to do it at? I think optimistically 3, but majority of folks are going to be sitting down in the 2, and honestly, I'm part of that, and I'm a spender. So let me know where you guys fall, and you know, until the next video, which we'll be doing over the raid mechanics and what I think I'm going to try first, but no idea if it's going to work, but it's all trial and error, so we'll see. But until then, happy farming. Try to stay positive on the game. I know that we've been fairly negative in this, but I'm still really enjoying the game, and I'm not going anywhere. So until the next time, happy farming. Have a good one.